What's good, YouTube? It's T coming at you. I know that this walk is probably boring to you guys. You see me do it all the time, but it is what it is. So, today is week 5 of the program, which means I only have 3 weeks left of this. Yes! And then I can get back to working on my weaknesses and back into strength training. I'm very excited. You don't even know how excited I am about this. Also, that means I'm doing the 6 days a week instead of trying to, fill up my time. I can get back on my 2-a-days. It's very exciting, guys. So, we're headed to the Metrotown Anytime Fitness. Today is, in the program, they call it GVT, German Volume Training. And so one of the specific workouts goes 10 sets of 10. So today's chest. So it's going to be dumbbell chest press for 10 sets of 10. And then the rest of the workout. So it's pretty intense. With me and Brian going back and forth, it's pretty fast-paced and there's not a lot of rest. So you have to start with the GVT at 10 sets of 10. So you have to do 10 reps. You can't be like, oh, I couldn't make it, I'm at 8. You have to do 10. You have to know that you can do 10 reps in this weight. So my chest has been really funny lately about building muscle and stuff. It's very it does it sometime. My weights have progressed. I did 8 reps for 55 pounds the other day, but I could only do that for one set. Also, though, that was because my rest times were super, super short. So I think with this one, the rest times will automatically be longer because we're having to do the 10 reps and we're going back and forth. So I think that I could possibly get 50s. I'm really hoping I get 50 pounds for this. But if not, that's cool. You got to do what you got to do. I know I can do 45s for sure. But I just really want 50s. Because I'm at a point that I would really like to be heading towards 60 pounds for my main lifts. And I'm really trying to increase my bench press, not my dumbbell, but my barbell, because that's been 135 for my max amount was 6 reps or 8 with assistance for some time now, and I want to be able to use 135 as my 10 rep range with ease, not but you like my demonstrations? Do you like how precise they are? So yeah, that's about it. We're gonna go get it. It's time. It's that time. Let's make magic happen. Peace. Well, hello again. This is T coming back with another commentary. So here we go with the German volume training. So good. Brian did 65s for all of his sets, and I did 55s for all of my sets. I was so stoked about this too, being able to do 55s for my flat bench. I believe for the last 2 sets, I had a 2-minute break in between. Just I was fatiguing and I just really needed that rest. So I had the rest, but it ended up making it where I could go up in weight. So I did 60 pounds for my last 2 sets as opposed to 55s. I was pretty stoked about it. And then Brian kept the same weight all 10 sets of 10. So over here we did the flies right after, which was painful, but yet the weight felt really light. So Brian rocked his at 40s and ended up going to 45s, but we didn't get a set of that. And I ended up doing 40s, I think maybe even 45s for my set, but we didn't record that either. We just really wanted to just hit up a couple exercises and go about our business. And then at the end of it, I was like, Brian, what should we do for abs? Should we do what Chris Gethin says, or should we do what you think we should do? So he decided that he would torture me today and bring in some new ab exercises. So we're doing this. The ball is not weighted, it's just a regular yoga ball. But this really works your hip flexors and it works your lower abs up, as opposed to being like doing crunches or sit-ups where it works your upper abs down and not much of your lower abs, if any. And here's my attempt at doing it. I actually don't look like I'm doing too bad there. It was more hard to keep the ball from sliding than it was really to do the leg raises, which I was surprised about, because in previous times leg raises were super difficult for me. My stomach would be in the way, so my legs couldn't get very high, and my hip flexors in general are pretty weak, so it's a hard go, but it was really nice to be able to get these done. I felt pretty proud of myself. So why this set are you sitting up more?
Huh?
Why are you upright?
Just to get a little more contraction, because just lifting the ball is not really engaging my core too much, and doing jackhammer hurts my psoas, so just kind of sitting up a little bit to keep the contraction, just to get a little more out of this bullshit.
That's a perfect example of why I love working out with Brian, is that he's just full of information and examples for things and showing you different exercises that and different ways to do the similar exercise just to work something different around your injuries, because he's full of them, and any other way that you need to get them done.
Come on.
So here he's doing the ab roller. I'd like to say that he's showing off. But
This ain't shit.
that's just because we're friends and we trash talk. But in all honesty, like he's killing them. He's doing really well. I think he did like 12 sets of this or something.
Nice.
And then I do my feeble attempt here at these rollouts. But I wanted to record this because I wanted to show people that, you know, it's okay to do modified things. It's okay to, you know, not be good at something and to work on it and to do your best at it, because, you know, you got to have a starting point. And as long as you have a starting point, you know, it can only go up from there. It can't get any worse. And, you know, my goal is to eventually one day be able to do them as good as Brian, or, you know, who knows, maybe even better. But, you know, you got to keep pushing. A strong core helps with your deadlifts. It helps with your bench. It helps with your squat. Any powerlifting movement that you need. And a good, strong core just helps with your posture, and it helps with everything. Like, it's amazing. You need a good, strong foundation. So that's it for the video. Thank you very much for watching. Click the like button and subscribe. And talk to you later. Peace.